Hello guys, welcome to this channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to start shoes business. In short, I'm going to talk about how do you start a business of selling shoes. So I'll be touching every aspect of it, right from starting and actually when the business is already established. All you need to know, actually, if you watch this video to then actually you'll be ready to start this business. That's what I mean. Then if you are new to this channel, I would like to welcome you. Be part of us. We look at ways which you can earn money by focusing on different businesses, and we do post weekly, so be sure to always, you will be getting these videos like every week if you have subscribed. Before I continue, make sure you have subscribed. Not to miss out, and I believe you have subscribed already. Now let's carry on. Now, selling of shoes is among the most profitable businesses that you can start. This is because there is a demand for shoes, and you have many. Actually, everyone wears a shoe, so it's like you don't need to be told that, oh, you have seen people wearing shoes and they have to buy the shoes, have to be bought. They don't make them yourself. They don't make them themselves, so they have to come to you if you are the one selling and buy from you. Though this business can be split into two ways. The first way is selling open air. You have gone to the market, along the roadside, you have seen people selling some shoes. Then you have always gone to either another place or in a room, then you have seen people selling in that place. Actually, the shoes look alike, but in terms of pricing, you can see that outside it will be cheaper, but actually from the inside it will be a bit expensive. That's usually determined by the quality of the shoes that you want, and also the affordability. The one that will you afford, actually you're going to buy, because it depends on your financial muscles and how you have budgeted actually your money. Now, anyone can start this business regardless of who you are, and I'm gonna talk about this business now actually in a more professional way. You are doing it in a business, in a building, and you are making it formal. So in short, what I'm talking about, it's actually selling of the new shoes. Actually, I did a video on second-hand clothes. You can check it on our videos, and actually you can actually buy one or two things in actually this open air or second-hand business that I did. So second-hand business of selling clothes, so you can check it there. And actually I'll be doing another video on the mitumba now for the shoes. In short, in Kenya we call it mitumba, the second-hand shoes. So I'll be talking about it in actually my future videos, but for now let's focus on this formal one. So I believe now you have capital. I don't like talking about capital now because I believe you might have capital, but if you don't have the right framework or the right plan, like the one I'm talking about, it, you can pump money into that business and you can actually find that your business might collapse, or it might really take time to pick. So it's important to get this knowledge first before you can make a decision either to start it or not. So what do I need, and before I start this business, what do I need to look at? The first thing, you have to do a market research. You have to look at, actually, if I want to start this business, who are my target customers? Are they children, men, women? Then you have also to look at which gender buys shoes the most. And the other thing you have to look at is okay, you're going to cover shoes, but you have to cover at least all ages, because all people buy shoes. And actually when I come to your shop, like, I want to fit the shoes. I want to know, I'm sure that I'm buying what's right for me. So you have to consider the ages which you put in your shop, either for children and actually for all the other ages might be good. I know you're asking yourself, why should I go doing all this? Actually, this information will help you in terms of making decision. In terms of, am I going to sell casual shoes or am I going to sell official shoes? So this information first, you haven't touched even your capital. You have just to do it and know, actually, this is what I'm getting myself into. This is who I'm targeting, because customer is always the king, and that has always been the rule in business. So you have to do and understand the customer's need before now you try to see how am I going to actually meet that need. I know some of you just get into business, but it's good also, it's good to adventure and know how it works, but at times it might be a bit difficult. So what you have to do now, after getting this information, you have to sit down and analyze. And analyzing, you'll find that you're understanding now, the money that I have is this amount, and actually if I actually got into this business, I can only handle this particular, I can only meet the needs of this particular customer, maybe for the children or for the casual or official. So it's important, it helps you in terms of making decision, and before you have made that decision, you have to know clearly your customer, what do they need. After knowing that, now you have known and you know where you're heading to. So the other thing will be now to looking, where are you going to buy this particular shoes from. And it's easier because you already made up your mind, and now you'll go now to start sourcing for them. For them, I mean, where I'm going to buy them from. We do have these local companies who produce or they manufacture the shoes, and you can really approach them and ask them, I want you to make these shoes for me, and they will. Or there's at times they already have the ones that they already manufactured, so it's up to you to go pick what is needed for your business. The other thing, we have these outlets, we have the stores, which they usually sell the shoes, so it's up to you also. You can just visit them and pick the right one for you. I always insist in them because there is that pricing, and when you actually buy from them, you're buying low, and when you're buying bulk, there is that relief that you are given. And after you have bought them, now you will need to find a place. Now that you have bought them, where am I going to start selling them from? Remember, this is like a formal business, and you will need a room, and you have to ensure that the place which you are getting this room from is actually accessible. This place should be visible by everyone. You can actually do some painting there, and when your clients come, they will find an easy time in terms of accessing your business. Let me not lie to you, if you are around the town, the rent might be too expensive, but as long as you are willing and you can take that risk, actually you can just acquire one, and you can stock your items in there, and actually try to do some furnituring well and ensure the place is a bit attractive, and when customers visit, ensure that the display is well done. So that's what I can say about that. Ensure that the display is well done, so that whenever we come, we see these are the shoes, and we can actually choose the ones, or pick out the ones for ourselves, then people can buy easily. Then the other thing that I like to say about actually the place, these people who will always just come, try to fit the shoes and go. Their business is sometimes it's tempting, because we have serious people will come, and the other ones who will just come to test maybe you. So you need to understand the customer, so you can see this one, sure he wants to buy, or this one actually he want to buy, but he has just come to check or do window shopping. Now we have found a room, paid for it, and we have put stock in there. Now the other thing is the permit. Now when I talk about the permit, is actually the legal requirements for that business in your area. In Kenya, we do have the counties, and counties have policies, and these policies do vary from county to county. So it's important to visit the nearby revenue authority and they will guide you in terms of the license that you will need, and permit for actually doing that business. I from maybe in my county is different from yours. That's why I don't like saying that in my county we pay this way. No, I might tell you, but when you maybe in your different county you go, and you find that different things are different. So the permit is usually for actually 12 months or a year. That depends with the people or that department. If maybe you are a young man just starting, you can actually go there, then they listen to you, and you tell them what you're able to. Actually, they will try to understand and try to guide you how are you going to pay this money. So actually, do not just fear because maybe they maybe a bought stock and the cash that I'm remaining with is not enough. No, you can just go talk to them and they'll guide you, and you'll find that you're actually doing a business. Now, you have got the permit. Now, what next after it? The next thing after that is do the pricing. Actually, you have to sell. Remember, you have bought, and I believe when you're buying these shoes, you have bought at a certain price, and ensure that whatever you are selling now, you should be at least higher so that you can make good profit from the stocks that you have actually bought. I'm not saying that you hike the prices too much, because if also you hike the prices too much, these clients will run away. They will try to find a place that they can afford the shoe. So you have to also have the customer in mind in terms of making the profit, in terms of making those pricings, because you have to make profit, because you are in a business to make profit. So I believe customer friendly prices is key, and actually the relationship to your customer is very key, because they will refer many, and also you'll find that actually people will be interacting with you well, and so the business will be healthy, because a healthy customer is a healthy business. Though some point it will be difficult, because maybe you find that maybe you have hired staff and actually you don't know what they do when you are not around. But I'm not talking about all the stuff. So the ones that you're working with, you can train them so that they do customer handling well. Now, actually you have done the pricing. Now let's move to actually a bit of marketing. You can actually, if maybe you have an account Facebook, and you want to also share your products, you can just take photos of it, share them, then we can find other customers there. Even though you already labeled the place and the place is accessible, you still get customers in the online deliveries, or it depends where they will be ordering from. So it's up to you to check and know where they ordering from and deliver. Now the other thing is, I'll talk the last thing I'll talk about is it's called record keeping. You have to be a manager or a good keeper of the record, so that at least you can tell which trend the business is taking, and it's always good. But I'll be making another video showing you importance of doing these records and why should you keep these records. It's really helpful. So in terms of this business, I think I've tried to touch all that is needed, and actually I've tried to summarize, but to summarize within this time, and I believe you have learned something. If maybe you have a question, or you have a question or a compliment, you can put it in a description in the comment section below, and actually I'll be glad to answer it. The other thing I would like to say is maybe if you are having difficulties in terms of starting a business, or you want to do a business audit, they have the Entrepreneurs Hub, we have the consultation program. I leave the WhatsApp number in the description below, which you have to just text them and they will guide you, even if you're having difficult time in terms of starting a business. They really help you and you will start that business. Although they also usually charge a fee, or if maybe your business is having difficulties, they do business audits, and they advise you what to do, so that to advise your business or to improve on your business. They do it at an affordable fee. I leave the WhatsApp number in the description below. You can check, it's already there. I've already put it there. So you can just take that WhatsApp number, text that WhatsApp number, and they'll get back to you. Their team, it is a team of professionals who will guide you and work with you in the journey of a business. And I believe in this channel actually you're going to learn more, and actually you can ensure that you have subscribed and share this business, especially this area where people are unemployed and many people are looking ways to get into business. And you see, business, you have to know how it's done before you get into it, because if you get into it without the knowledge, it will be a bit frustrating and you'll find that you might be losing your money. I believe you have success. Make subscribe and make sure you can share and make this video reach as many people as you can, and be sure that actually this channel will be helpful to you and maybe your colleagues also. So subscribe and share. So that's what I had prepared for you in this video, and actually I hope to see you in my next videos, because we have a lot to look at and more that you can learn. So that's what I had prepared for you, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye bye.